It's not even close.
Nerds.
You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a world tour. Like, you know what I mean? It was like everybody was showing him love everywhere he went, and it was, you know, it was love. He averaged up. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron's numbers these years.
What's good, everybody? I think we live. Hold on, let me see y'all.
It's the graphics where they compare this season to his MVP seasons. You know what I'm saying? And the percentages.
What's good, everybody?
So it's like
that boy got the thing.
He still got the numbers, bro.
You're talking about that. I had to, because we for sure gotta talk about it, because it's way too ridiculous right now. I got a funny perspective on that too.
And he went crazy in this series. It's just he couldn't.
Y'all know what time it is. For those who are pulling up right now, welcome. Real Squad is back. Welcome to Real Talk, the podcast. We gotta let everybody know that we are online. Y'all know how it go. Let us get these links out.
These hot links.
I didn't want to say that.
These glitz.
Oh, wow.
The
Wow.
Oh, shit.
The Blizzards.
What's good, folks? Oh, man. Oh, what the fuck is that? Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I saw people lining up. I had to check and see what it was. We got some stuff to talk about. The Witch Card's about to come out.
What?
I think it's maybe another week. The Black History Month SBs.
Are you going after them?
Niggas is lining up for them already?
No. I thought so. I saw a line and I assumed that's what it was for.
I was about to say.
I've been checking because Witch Card has snuck me. 510 snuck me with the SBs. I had to get it from a different skate shop. I be trying to stay loyal, but they snuck me. I didn't see that they post. I didn't see the post for the SB4s. I only seen it for the DLX in the city. That's where I got mine from.
And it was an online raffle.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see that. I'm like, what?
That's where I hit at.
Yeah. Yeah. It was cool because what Witchcall did, what DLX did, they let you select up to 3 sizes. So there's like, if you don't hit on this size, what other 2 sizes, like in order, what would you want next? I'm like, okay, that's cool.
That's love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I ended up hitting on my size, so I'm like, that's tight though.
Like what?
But it was hella funny because I had a cool ass conversation with the owner, and I was like, I had messed up on my email name, and I had scrubbed it out because they give you a big ass piece of paper, and I showed him like, hey, can you read this? He was like, he read it out loud. YFJ Bryce said, yeah. I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, you good? I'm like, for sure, man, for sure.
I always do that because I'm just so paranoid, bro. Like,
oh, you just ask him straight up, like, can you read this, bro?
One time,
he was hella cool too.
I'm tweaking like the whole time on the way to another store. I'm like, damn, did I write my number right? Like,
oh, that'd be nerve wracking when you have to write your number down. You're like, wait,
what the fuck is my number?
You gotta say it back to yourself in your head.
You ain't never messed it up in your life until that day.
But you don't ever really have to say it though.
Pressure's on for something like, you know what I mean? For something like that, you sit there questioning yourself, but I'm like, nah, hold on, nigga.
Trust
myself.
So what's your number?
My number is hella similar to my mom number too. Like the last 4 digits, it's the same numbers, but just like moved. Like 2 of them is moved around. So every now and then, I might fuck up and say her last 4 digits instead of mine. I'm like, damn, that's weak, bro. I'm not sure what I put down, but I absolutely asked bro to check though. I'm like, can you check this?
And she get a random ass call. Hey, you wanted the job? You
wanted the job.
That's hella funny.
Hey, who's calling about that 10.5 you wanted? Like, wait, what?
You ever get
I'm good.
You ever get like a random call from like a random number and then answer it and act like you the person that they was calling?
Yep.
Oh no.
That sounds hella fun to do. I'm not that. I don't be that on point. If that make, you know what I'm saying.
I for surely have done that. Like when not collecting, but like telemarketers call. For surely just start reading, because you know you can say like, depending on when they ask you for your credit card information, they can tell if it's a legit number by those first 4 digits. So I'll give them the first 4 digits and just ramble off some numbers after that, and bro, that should just be hella fun. You can hear it in their voice. They think they got somebody, and then it's like,
I like watching those videos when people like are specialists with the voices. Yeah, they hack you back. They hack the people back. Or it's another lady who has the news voice. And one of the hackers called, and she's like, "You're on live TV. We wanted to actually." They panic hella fast or whatever. But some people is super saucy. They can hack into the cameras. And shit.
I seen that. That was
hours
cold. Of that shit on YouTube.
Yeah, I love watching that.
That shit is hilarious.
That's like a rabbit hole. You go down that, it's like,
them
damn,
niggas
bro.
be terrified.
Hella terrified. Your name is not this. You live here.
You stupid shit.
No. It would be crazy because they be getting their managers like. And they be coming over like, no, this is not right. The information you are saying is not correct. We are not these people. They over there panicking out of computer.
The funniest part though is the beginning part where he's trying to like make them think that he's like an actual person getting scammed. And they like trying to tell him to do shit. All right, now sir, press the button. Yeah, sir, press the button. Need access to the computer.
Press add. Do not press add. Stop adding. What is wrong with you? Don't push anything.
They get hella mad. They be getting hella mad. It's a lady that she pretends to be hella old. Yeah. And every time they talk, she talk. And so she be like, well, but she be saying the dumbest shit. But then they be hella quiet. She's like, so you want $2 million of my dollars? $2 million? Should I put down? And then he be like, yes, ma'am. Like, but I want to. She cut them off every time. But they be pressing lines with her, bro. They be trying to force it. Bro. I know they out of pocket, bro.
You seen The Beekeeper?
No, I didn't watch it. It's the same thing though.
It's the same thing, bro. It's
I know that.
some random nigga called the old lady. And who was it? It was I think it was you remember Creed? It was his like his stepmom or whatever.
Felicia, exactly.
Yeah.
She was in it. Miss Cosby.
Scammed the fuck out of her ass. Scammed the fuck out Miss Huxtable, bro. End up killing herself, nigga. I seen that movie. You seen that Beekeeper? Yeah. So this nigga, the Beekeeper, nigga. Well, first of all, why is this nigga always got regular jobs in his movie, bro?
The working man, the transporter,
the mechanic. It's always a job. The Italian job. This nigga do the same movie every time.
Yeah, nah, I fuck with Jason Statham,
but he always kick ass on the underneath.
Facts.
Yeah, also kick ass, nigga.
Yeah, it was. I mean, when I saw that movie, I'm like, it's hard to take this serious because he was just doing something so regular. You know,
I think it's like his own genre now. Like you kind of know what to expect from him as far as that
doing regular shit, but just still being turned up.
Yeah,
veins popping when he roll up his sleeves.
He's his own action star. You know what I'm saying? He never made it to like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone hype, you know what I'm saying? Or even The Rock.
You said he came up with his own genre. Like,
I fuck with him for that.
But it'd be funny seeing all them just big ass, just brolic ass niggas crossing over and doing regular shit, like having tea parties with their daughter on camera, or just, you know what I mean, checking out niggas at the grocery store. You know what I mean?
The Rock is hella be fucking with his daughters and shit.
The Rock, wasn't he like the Tooth Fairy or some shit?
No, that movie? Yeah. Oh yeah, he did that. I think Vin Diesel did The Pacifier. Mm-hmm. They always do some.
That was actually a good movie.
It was good.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, it was good.
Kindergarten Cop Goldie.
That's a classic. Real quick, J. Delgado on the house. We got Stony Stark Stacks in the building.
It's cracking.
Al Banga back at it again.
Yes, sir.
Jay Bryce in the house. What's up with it? What's up, Big Ian?
He said he's a new Chuck Norris.
Steven Seagal. I fucking. You know what's crazy? I used to like one of his movies. I think it's Hard Target. Yeah, one of them was he had the bad guy was a Jamaican dude named Screwface, and he had a twin. I just remember that movie. I remember it being good, but I didn't remember Steven Seagal was the main character. And then I watched like a video of like bad movies, and that was a bad movie of the day. And I'm like, damn, wait, I remember this movie, but I was so young, I wasn't really tripping off of it was Steven Seagal. I'm like, oh god.
But you know the worst part about that is, you know, growing up, like you see certain people like Chuck Norris, Steven Seagal, you really think like. Cause we growing up to like Bruce Lee and Michael Jai White, like people that are actually legit.
No, Chuck Norris is him.
Hold on though. Hold on.
All right.
But like, you know what I mean? Like we, even a dude that was in Undisputed with Michael Jai White, Boyka. Like when you see them outside of acting and see them actually doing martial arts, you like, all right, they really do martial. Bro, have you? When I
say
seen
Steven Seagal, it's hilarious.
it's like that Key and Peele skit. He's like, just lay down.
No, so I think he's trying to create his own type of kung fu.
And when I seen
what
that,
it
ruined
he's
all the
really
movies
good.
for me.
He's an actual black belt, but it's that martial arts style like that everybody hate, like that. All the other
Krav Maga or something.
It's the martial arts that like all the other martial arts be like, that's some pussy shit. Like you feel me? Like it's that type shit where like, he black belt us some weak ass shit though.
But hold on, but I get that, but hold on, people shunned Wing Chun until Ip Man was like, nah, this men can use this just like women can use it, but even better.
But have you seen this TV show, Steven Seagal, where he's a police officer in Louisiana? It's the funniest thing on earth.
I know he got a southern draw,
bro.
I know
This nigga is hilarious. They got this nigga teaching real police officers martial arts.
Facts.
Them niggas looking like. I'm about to use this on a real person. I'm not about to.
Hey, have we ever talked about this on here? The fact that Steven Seagal got a reggae album, no bullshit.
Yeah, no, he does. We never talked about that, but he does. Yeah, he's serious with that too.
Yeah, and that shit real. Like, no bullshit. I remember hearing that, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I remember playing it for. I forgot who I played it for. I'm like, this is Steven Seagal. And it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, you got to go down the rabbit hole of his movies and like a documentary where people talk about his movies and how he is with them. Hella funny, bro.
Niggas be talking like he be really socking niggas.
He punching niggas out. But Michael Jai White was like, no. So Michael Jai White came in hearing about this. He was like, I want him to try me so bad. But I think something happened like in production where he knew not to fuck with Michael Jai White. Because he heard about him hitting people for real. He was like, I wish this motherfucker. Because he knew that he was not really about that. So he wasn't about to like, ruin the movie or not, what I'm saying, put him on blast basically because he really a boy. But Michael Jai White was like, nigga, I got hands for him. If he touched me like that, it's bad. I don't care what the camera's on or not. Yeah.
DMX got a story like that too because he was in Exit, or was it Exit Wounds? It was one of them movies.
Yeah. Wait, is that the one?
It was whatever DMX movie that he was in. Was
no, DMX wasn't in the movie I'm talking about.
He was in the movie.
He was though. Yeah.
He said Steven Seagal like was supposed to be straight J-Cash shit, bro.
Yeah, no, he's always everybody, all the stuff, man. They got horrible things to say about him, bro.
Yeah,
he was way too serious, bro. You seen him run before? Oh my god, bro. Do yourself a favor, just Google Steven Seagal run. He feel like a sissy, bro. It's so funny. His arms be flailing like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a chase scene or whatever. He trying to chase a bad guy, and it's the movie I'm talking about that I grew up like, oh, this is cool. Yeah. And I like rewatch it. I'm like, oh no, I don't remember it like this. It's bad. Ruined it. Yeah, for sure.
It's just, bro, watching him do karate, bro. It just seems so fake, bro.
It be funny too because my pop still be like,
what up, MJ?
You'll see movies with like Steven Seagal or like any of the niggas that we naming right now, and it'll be like them straight to DVD ass movies. And then like I go visit. He be like, you seen such and such? You seen The Pilgrims? And I'm like, what's that? And he'll start telling me, what's up, Q?
Steven Seagal. You about to get into it right now,
like,
Q?
Bruh, I know I ain't seen that. I ain't watching it. I'm watching that shit.
All right, real quick, let's go ahead and just get into the nitty gritty. It's been going viral right now. Everybody's been arguing about it online. 100 men versus one gorilla.
Bro, can we please state the fucking attributes and stats of a gorilla, bro? I think that comes into perspective.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
let's everybody give our initial thoughts first. Perspective, like
initial, right?
Initial, like before we get into anything, would like your own mind, a gorilla, 100 regular niggas. Let's go down the line and say yes or no. Do we think who will win?
Go ahead,
100 Joes, right?
Yes.
I'm going gorilla.
No, I got it. He's going down the line.
I mean, come on, man. Let's go.
I'll take gorilla.
Initial thoughts.
Yes.
I was going with the gorilla too.
But then I started thinking, like, what if we took 100 of our best men? You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't even got to do this. So look, all right, look. I'll do it like this. So, first of all, this is a hilarious conversation, right? Because obviously, if we're doing this, everybody has to be on the same page. It can't be like, the gorilla hit somebody, then 10 niggas run off. No,
that's what's happening.
That's absolutely what's happening.
That nigga gonna punch you that person in the face. Bow.
The second nigga. So if we're talking about that, absolutely the gorilla's gonna win. But and it's the reason why I said this, because I thought about it too. But I've heard some things. Mm-hmm. First of all, 100 niggas can't touch one gorilla as far as like if it's 100 of us, yeah. So at the most you can get 8. We'll say 8.
It's gonna have to be waves of 10.
Yeah. So
that's gonna dwindle real quick.
I'm telling you, we got to come more than 8.
We'll give it 10 then.
We'll have to stack niggas on top of it.
10 is the max, right?
You're not gonna be able to do nothing.
I know that's the only thing.
The gorilla take out 50 niggas. Now, this is a specialist talking now, not me. This is not Bryce. After a certain amount of times, a gorilla is 400 pounds, bro. It's gonna get tired quick. And once it get tired, it's over. And that's from a specialist. Like, 100 niggas. Nobody put together 100 in your mind. Just he was like, go around your house and find 100 or something.
Okay, right. It gets tired, right?
Yeah.
And then what you gonna do?
You got the waves got to keep coming, like you said. You got to keep coming.
What are we gonna do to a gorilla?
And that goes to my point.
There's nothing you can do.
Gorillas,
you gonna be holding it down.
Hold on,
go get energy back. Hold on, get back up.
Because gorillas fight other gorillas.
Yeah, for sure.
And when the one gorilla punch another gorilla, that gorilla gets back up like nothing. It just gets back up. There's no human that can, bro. They say gorillas can damn near bench press 4,000 pounds. We are at 2 plates right now, and we understand how heavy that is. 4,000?
Can we get some attributes on this gorilla, like the biggest gorilla?
I mean, let's just do average.
Well, I heard it was a silverback.
If we start,
it's a silverback gorilla, so that's like the biggest gorilla.
Yeah, but we'll do averages. So like the average man is, I think, between 180 or 160 to 200 pounds. I think
it's right here. So it's gonna be 4'11" to 5'11", and they weigh between 3 to 430.
Oh yeah, so
bro, you got a bite force, strength,
an average man.
Oh, average.
Me personally,
like I said, I think it's 160 to 200 pounds.
300 pounds is solid muscle, bro.
No, for sure.
400 pounds is solid.
Trust me, I get it.
Hold on, I just went to the zoo in Santa Barbara, and they had gorillas, and they have the ground level thing to where you can stand and they'll walk by the glass.
Okay, yeah.
Ain't no fucking way. I'm sorry to tell you,
you're dying immediately. 50 niggas is dying immediately.
He don't even have to kill you. As soon as whatever he grab is breaking.
He's gonna kill you.
Chime in, chat. Let us know what y'all thinking. But yeah, just based off what bro was saying, because I was thinking the same thing, bro. After a while, he is gonna get tired.
He gonna get tired,
but you can just choke him out. You know what I'm saying?
You can't choke a gorilla.
You can choke him out.
Who's gonna choke him out?
You can stump him in the head enough times to kill it for sure. It's not invincible
right now.
It's not invincible.
It's not invincible. Just gonna lay there.
It's not invincible. Once you get worn out, that's why I said it's not Bryce talking right now.
I'm not. I'm just asking you.
I'm talking based off somebody who studies these things,
and I'm just asking. But
yes, I can agree. I can agree with it. It's like I said, it's not invincible.
Fucking way.
They're trying to make it seem like a gorilla is like Superman, and it's super strong, but it's still an animal.
Have you seen the clip of them people walking in the Congo?
Oh, yeah,
Why he beastie?
Why he flexing like that? Nigga, fuck
He's beastie. Nah, he ain't nobody denying that. Did you do average man or not?
We didn't even think about that.
Was it 160 or 200?
Average man is 5'9", 199.
Oh, so
we didn't even think about the teeth.
Hold on.
So we'll go. Okay, that's cool.
You just think it's really just gonna lay there?
Right. I didn't say he's gonna lay there. So when you get tired,
look at this nigga teeth. He gonna be biting niggas.
Cool.
Bro, bro. Like I said,
I'm straight.
And it's crazy because
the first nigga getting folded, nigga.
Oh, for sure.
Once I see that,
we for sure established that. If it's just normal terms, or is this normal terms like
he just crumbles.
But if you have to go in,
eventually. Do y'all remember that video that was going viral? A dude, them people walking in the jungle, and they was looking for up there. The
poachers?
Safari guard. No, they weren't poachers. The safari guide to take y'all out and show y'all they'll have y'all kind of follow the gorillas.
Facts. Game plan is
absolutely
what I mean?
Necessary. So, bro, they came across this. I don't want to say they don't call them a pack. They call them something else. A family of gorillas, basically.
A gaggle.
I ain't gonna tell you.
It could be a herd, possibly.
But then all of a sudden, bro, the male silverback came like running out, and dude was like, "Don't nobody." He's like, "Don't move and don't look at it in his eyes." So everybody had their head down, right?
And these is Africans, huh?
These is Africans
but
showing.
They're taking people on the tour. They're taking people on the walkthrough.
Hey, hold on.
I seen this.
Silverback, but he ran up. Didn't nobody move. Everybody had their head down and shit. He just wanted to show his power.
Yep, you got it.
And when he walked through, he just grabbed one of the guys by his leg.
Just fought him real quick.
But I'm not talking about
I seen that. That shit was hella funny.
He came like you was grabbing a dog.
It was over. It was over.
Pulled this nigga.
If he wanted to, it was bad.
It was like he grabbed a piece of tissue and it just. There was nothing. It was nothing but like
that nigga
just melted.
That nigga was like.
Bro, when I tell you, everybody in that line just was like, well, I mean, that was part of the deal you signed up for. I mean, like, yeah.
But I'm just saying, that's my whole point, bro. If they can really lift 4,000 pounds, they are tossing humans.
Yeah, no, for sure. Ain't nobody debating that. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I was listening to this one nigga, because like you said, shit been viral all week. Niggas been talking about it all week. The nigga said that even with a knife, a human is not strong enough to stab a gorilla, bro. You can't get through the skin.
So how can you choke it?
How can you punch it?
No, I was saying you can stump it out though, for sure.
They said the organs is so, because they've been fighting for years. The organs is so deep inside the body cavity that even if you did get through, it wouldn't reach.
So if you can't even penetrate a blade, how can you really stomp it out? Like how many times do you have to stomp it?
You can do
for him to actually really start feeling that, because he's not gonna have any internal damage.
But I don't think he go. So they were saying if we handpicked these humans, right? Because they was basically saying like John Jones, when he needs somebody, it gives off like 1,500 PSI pounds per square inch.
Ray Lewis,
like it's so it's giving.
They pick hella people,
but that's what I'm saying. But you also have to. But you also have to realize like that gorilla's not just gonna stand there and let John Jones knee him. He's gonna be
moving.
You know what I'm saying? So like, don't get me wrong. I do understand what you saying. Tired, but at the same time, bruh, what do they always say? Never back a wild animal into a corner. That he gon'.
So you gotta understand what he mean by when you say the animal is fatigued and it's done. They not doing nothing else. It's like they're done. They're clearly breathing and still alive, but they're not trying to do anything else. They're worn out, and this is the thing. They get worn out even when they fight each other. They get worn. So say if you, like I said, you use the first 50 niggas and then you save a John Jones type niggas towards the end. It's cookies. Like niggas like your stump force.
Well,
like
when you say worn out, you talking about them like just they're sitting there and just start walking away or what? Like
I mean, not gonna let them walk away. You gonna?
No, I'm talking about not let them. I'm talking about like what would you think that they would do once they get worn out?
Lay down,
just lay down and chill. Yeah. Why they still getting stomped out?
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I don't see it, bro.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of got what the dude was talking about. Even when you tired, you can use yourself for example. When you worn out and can't move no more, you never been to that position where like I cannot run no more. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to imagine what you thinking.
That's what I'm saying. It's literally that. It's you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like you done maxed yourself out. But we've all experienced it before, where you like we running laps for school or something like that. Training, any type of training where you can't like I can't lift this no more. I gotta put it down. All right. So it's literally that.
The most compelling argument I heard was this guy. He said that gorilla is around 2 to 3 times stronger than the average human.
Right.
He said the average adult is about 2 to 3 times stronger than the average 3-year-old. So it'd be like one adult versus 100 3-year-olds. That's the comparison that he made because of strength. The strength
we had this conversation, Jose. You said you was knocking them 3-year-olds out.
It was 12 of them though. Remember? It was 12 5-year-olds.
I heard that, but I think it was 10-year-olds.
No, I heard that.
I heard it was 10-year-olds.
It's not, because 10-year-olds are like that. Like the strength, like the average adult and a 10-year-old, his strength is like the comparable. Like you feel me? It's like our strength to a gorilla is not comparable.
But yeah, I did not hear that argument though. I heard the 10-year-old argument. Yeah. Like I said, and that made a lot more sense to me. Like 100 of them niggas. 100, like I said, everybody be forgetting this perspective of 100. That's a fucking lot, especially when you nonstop. And fighting is crazy too,
but
bro.
Like, but it goes back to what Al is saying though. Like I heard even an argument today. if you shot a gorilla with a 22, just a deuce, it's not gonna penetrate. And you ain't gonna do nothing but piss it off. It's like shooting it with a BB gun.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I didn't hear anything about guns or knives, so I have no idea.
What I'm saying. They saying no gun, like you're just bare hands.
No. I know. He's saying that. Y'all saying like you can't penetrate the skin. I don't know anything about that.
But that's what I'm saying. I have to take that word for it. Tired and it can't move. What can we? What? Yeah, well,
I don't know. I don't know about that though. Yeah, that's something that you brought to the table. So I'll have to personally look that up. Like I'm pretty sure they can get stabbed or get. You know what I'm saying?
They're talking about
pretty sure they can get weapons. No, I'm just saying in general.
Facts. I take it.
They're talking about muscle density, and they also
for sure. I got you on that.
But they did the same thing talking about a grizzly bear. It's a certain caliber you have to shoot a grizzly bear with. Cause it's not gonna go through his fat. You just gonna piss him off.
Yeah, they got for sure. Yeah,
see, that's a whole different argument.
No, but I'm saying
grizzly bear. I'm not. No,
but somebody was saying it's the same. It's like you have to
think a gorilla might be worse.
You have to take the muscle density and the mass into account because, like Al was saying, like you would have to damn near have a machete to get to the fucking gorilla.
She gotta be dumbass sharp.
And you know what I mean? Because so I say that, and the same thing the people that brought up about with the deuce. It's like, man, if a 22 caliber pistol can generate that much force, what do you think our punches is gonna do?
Nothing.
That's my whole.
Even if they do get tired and just chill, it's almost like once we stomp them, they almost just look at it.
It's like punching a heavy bag.
Like you know what I'm saying? But also too, if we're talking about 100 Joes. And we're not talking about our best men. If it's just if you lined up to go get the SBs, you know what I'm saying? It's 100 niggas there and a gorilla just come. And all y'all regular Joes gotta, bro, not even 100 niggas is gonna make it to the gorilla, bro. Because once they see that first couple waves,
that's what we were talking about at first.
Yeah, so niggas not gonna even make it to the gorilla. Realistically.
Absolutely not. Right. For sure. 100%. The first few niggas that get hit, first of all, kudos to y'all.
But going off what MJ said, if you come up with a game plan and you get 100 niggas that they don't gotta be our best men.
Yeah,
they could be Joes that are dedicated.
Yeah,
that's okay. You know what I mean? Then
okay, that's what the argument is.
Think about how many fights.
It's not gonna be easy. He's going down.
Think about how many times y'all done seen somebody like 4 or 5 dudes about to jump somebody, and dude just lay the first 2 out. Everybody be like,
Yep.
I don't even know I'm mad at this nigga.
I'd be like in Blade, for instance. Like the first couple niggas I see while y'all, it's a regular nigga at first. You feel me? But after he done whooped down 10 niggas, I'm out.
Everybody always think they him though. You know what I'm saying? When they in the movies, I'm gonna be the one. You ain't see that skit? Bro made a skit about that. He was like, he hella funny, bro. He made a skit about that, bro. He was like,
down 20
he was like, well, I'm different though. You feel me? I'm about to put hands on you.
Water or something. I'm just.
I think RDC World did a skit on that. They were saying like it's always the minions always think they gonna be that one that's gonna take them down. That's why. But they also be dedicated too, because if they don't do it, they gonna die regardless. So it's their job. They boss gonna kill them. So they gotta go in there. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully Blade don't. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like the niggas that strap the shit on their chest and walk into the what's the name? So they can, you know what I mean?
You ever seen
for the cause?
You seen speaking of that, you seen 30 Minutes or Less?
Yeah.
Bruh, that's why that scene was so funny when the black dude when he was like, I got a bomb stressed in my chest.
He put the gun down and cut.
Put the gun down and cut, cause that's realistic, bro.
Yeah, that's like very realistic.
Like when
he would have got fired putting the gun down, but yeah, for sure.
Hey, I'm alive.
It's my life at this point.
I'm still alive.
I'm going to tell you about it. Fuck.
Bro, yeah, but nigga,
hit that like button for us, guys.
Like in reality, niggas ain't ready for the type of gruesomeness and brutality that this gorilla.
It has to be literally if you're not nonstop wave after wave after wave after wave.
But like Jose was saying though, there's only so many people that can do shit. It's gonna get to a point where you have too many
bodies piled around the gorilla.
Yeah, you gotta start stepping on this.
It's not even that. It's like How many people
gotta get over the?
How many people can actually get off
stepping over somebody to get to a fight is crazy.
How many people will actually be able to get off a good hit surrounding
Why hasn't that been in the movie before?
You know what I mean? Like even 10 is not pushing it because all 10 is not gonna be able to throw punches at the same. You're gonna end up hitting each other. Yeah. So it's like
it gotta be chaos. It gotta be complete chaos though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So how many people would you
we said about 8 or 10. I said 8. Jose said 10.
I think I said 10. But I'm just like,
it gotta be like when Avengers was fighting Thanos.
10 not enough. Yeah. Like I think for me too, it's that like we talk about you can't get everybody on them at the same time. Yeah. But the amount of people that you can, to me, that makes it worse for me because it's like, damn, like okay, the wave's gonna come in 10. I still don't feel like that's not it
gotta be a strategy, bro. You gotta so like somebody gotta run up, throw something, hit him, and get him to chase him.
There is nothing.
Yeah, no, we're not doing nothing. So we gonna go off the original plan. Get him tired. You know what I'm saying? Like Al said, what you gonna do after a while? You gonna have 10 niggas on this hand, 10 niggas on that hand. You got 50 niggas left. No, it's say 40 niggas left. You got 10 niggas that's on this nigga's face to smother this nigga. Like I said, it's gonna take everybody.
I still don't see
it's gonna take everybody to do it.
I can't even imagine.
Do y'all realize you do like okay, I get that. It's gonna take the
conversation gotta start off like this.
You said
50 niggas gonna die.
That's fine.
Even
that's fine. We making it out of here alive.
Even dog piling,
he's
still gonna be able, bro. That they can bench press for. I mean, just
no. We're talking about fatigue.
It's gonna be like
you brought this up.
It's gonna be like when
bench press 2 plays after you're done.
Nah,
exactly. It's gonna be that's what we're talking about when you're fatigued.
We don't know, but I just feel
it's
like
gonna be like when Mr. Smith was Mr. Smith was on Neo.
Oh, he just jumped up.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen, bro. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
He flew about it there. But Neo wasn't fatigued.
That nigga on Neo was nigga.
He wasn't fatigued.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
He was fatigued. What's up? Ain't real. You think that air you breathing real?
Yeah, he ain't fatigued. He good. He Neo, but he the one.
That gorilla
Neo don't get fatigued.
The gorilla gonna have that moment. You think this air I'm breathing real?
He started talking. He started talking. It was done. He started talking. It's bad.
What's bad from
Caesar?
Nah, from Flash, Superman.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Gorilla Girl. Yeah, that's Flash. Yeah.
Can gorillas swim?
They pretty good.
I don't know.
They're not like some championship swimmers.
Wait a minute.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't think so.
We might have a
shot. Think about, hold on.
Oh, in the water drown him?
Yeah. Just kick him off a bridge.
That's the best idea I heard.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's low key the best idea I heard.
We're playing. It's like a football field type of thing.
Just think about the
Planet
Planet of the Apes movies and how Caesar's gorillas was going crazy on that bridge.
Yeah, bro. I'm
crazy.
I'm already knowing, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to.
At this point, we just trying to see about any way that we can possibly figure out how to beat this fucking gorilla.
Because going off like what Bryce was saying, they basically like he said, and can't nobody. Basically, they saying put everybody in a big enough area that can hold.
Yeah, football field should be cool.
Like 100 men, but you can't.
How much prep time we got?
It don't matter. You can't. It ain't got no weapons.
All you need is that one like Achilles dude or somebody step in front like this is what we're about to do.
Crash out, nigga.
10, 10, and just keep it coming till he's done.
You need a lot of crash out niggas though. You need like 50. You need 50 of the niggas to be crash out.
Everybody,
you need 50 Dennis Rodmans, nigga.
First of all,
you could get 30.
Put it like this: if 50 niggas, 100 niggas is stepping onto this field, everybody is a crash out. Period. If you're gonna step onto this field. Crash out, crash dummy, 100%. All these niggas are crash out. They don't gotta be the biggest niggas. Just niggas that's like, I'm ready. Let's go. Which way? You know what I'm saying? Like those niggas is gonna get it done, bro.
Man, yeah, I
don't know, blood.
But it's gonna be a lot of death and body stepping over bodies.
It's gonna be a lot of blood and gore.
That's what Franklin say on what he say on that show.
Okay. So
bodies.
Okay, so after the discussion, we should do another round. What do you think?
Gorilla.
Humans. I mean, man, yeah.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
Okay. 3-1.
It's all good.
All right, you move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until like yesterday. I'm like, bro,
that shit is stupid viral.
That shit is hella viral right now. It's been going on for like at least a week. I didn't think we was gonna make it to it. You know what I'm saying? Chad, let us know y'all thoughts in the chat if y'all think y'all going for the gorilla or the 100 men.
I got a couple would you rathers too.
All right,
pretty good ones.
Kanye West gave his cousin some head. Let's get straight into it. So this detail came out last week. We might have touched on it briefly, but this is without the details that we got on it. Apparently, Kanye West was 14.
Oh my god!
So Kanye West got to cut his man.
One hell of a transition.
Wait a minute.
Speaking of beating, speaking of gorilla beating.
So, in chat,
speaking of random dudes,
in chat, let us know if y'all heard about this. But apparently, what's up, Sandy? Apparently, Kanye West was 14 at the time, and his cousin was 12. Now that is insane. That's insane.
So hold on. How did he like present this? Like, how does he
talk on the interview?
No, so I think he might have dropped the song first. Actually, I think he dropped the song.
So he dropped a song about him and his
called
cousin.
Cousins, and he's like kind of like singing about it. He's like, I'm a butcher it, but the song is basically saying me and my cousin.
Actually, don't sing it, bro.
I'm not gonna sing it, nigga. All right. I said I'm a butcher it. I'm telling you what basically he said.
Bro.
Yeah, but he's basically saying they was at his mom's house. They found one of his mom's like dirty magazines, and they acted out the scenes, like the pictures in the book, which was.
So this nigga mom had like gay porn at the crib.
I don't have no idea. But that's a great question, Al. But I don't even know that's a great question. I was about to go there with you. I'm like, nah, nope, I ain't about to go there.
Let's ease out of this. Let's get back to the surface.
But surface level. At 14, I was on completely different timing than Kanye West.
Yeah, that's wild.
What he's saying is true.
That's wild.
14 years old is absolutely on bitches. Like, that's crazy.
But now I'm not making no excuses, but I think he might have been fucked up in the head because somebody please help me with this. Kanye went through something when he was like a kid where I don't know if he was being like molested but didn't know about it, or it was something, or I forgot what it was. It was one of them things where like,
so he was a victim then turned somebody else into a victim?
It was something like that where you know how like the famous story with the Birdman with Lil Wayne when he was a kid, just kind of throw him out there. Somebody, you know what I mean?
Go in there and suck a Lil Wayne, little dick.
Yeah, but I think something like that happened. I think something happened to Kanye when he was a kid.
He like
to
to
where
fuck him in the ass.
he says that in one of his songs. He said that in one of his songs. Something happened to him as a kid that made him have a sex addiction.
Sex addiction.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So I guess
it wasn't like sex with a maid or something like that.
It might. I forgot what it was.
I think that sounds more familiar.
Like it was Meet the Fockers, but
I think it was. That does sound like that.
Stories,
but I don't know, bro. Like I said, I just know at 14, I knew what time it was. It wasn't no curious or.
And then like you're 40, my nigga. Like that was so many. Like bro, you just brought it up randomly.
You know what's so funny? Somebody made a TikTok. I wanted to send it to Jose so bad, but it was like people was like kind of like walking away from Kanye. He was like, "But I'm trying some." I sucked my cousin's dick. Wait, he was like, what? He was like, I'm trying to sell an album. I'm like, bro, see, this is getting ridiculous, bro. Like, at this point, I don't know if I even, because he said the cousin that he did it to was in jail, and he does have that cousin. They confirmed that he has a cousin in jail, or whatever. But I don't know if I believe it.
So the nigga in jail right now, the niggas is looking at this nigga like.
And he said, not me. No,
you said he was Kanye cousin, right?
No. He said it wasn't me. You know, he instantly said it wasn't him. He was like, not me.
He was in there talking all that shit at first. Yeah, you know Kanye.
He got another cousin in jail over here in Fort Worth.
You know Kanye my cousin, right? You know Kanye my cousin, right?
Yeah, right.
And niggas was like, yeah, right. Kanye ain't your cousin. He your cousin right now. And then as soon as it come out.
So you and Kanye was what?
Okay.
What kind of cousins is
Bruh,
y'all was
that's
kissing cousins.
So
cousins.
Like at this point, at the rate that he's going, I literally thought he was done with the swastika and the Ku Klux Klan thing, even with the album cover, you know what I'm saying, with the Grand Wizard. I'm like, he maxed out. There's nothing else he can do to garner as much attention as that. Lo and behold, not only did he drop a song, he went on a stream and talked about it. He's like sitting in like this, like a focus group on some grass, like his Indian style, rocking back and forth. Like, we talked about it. Me and my cousin talked about it. Actually, we talked about it with all of us here right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's trauma. This is real trauma. I'm like, bro, this is really happening right now.
What's that LeBron meme? Kanye was like, you have another one.
Oh my god.
He's sucking. He's just like, here's another one.
Yeah, said he solved the case. Boy. He said his cousin name is Diddy.
Hey, man. He made up the deluxe edition albums, and then you drop an album, and then a week or two later, drop another one. And then after that, you drop another one.
So did he drop this info because of the Donda 2?
I would hope not.
I mean, I don't think so.
Bruh, that nigga cousin gotta sue this nigga for defamation, bruh.
Donda 2 shit been advertising that for like literally for years now. So
what?
Donda 2?
But he dropped it, right? When did he drop it? When was the official drop date?
Oh shit, he dropped it last night, I think.
That nigga said
he prepared for this, bro.
He said, "Oh, y'all listening?"
No,
put that shit out. Put that shit out.
I honestly thought
I suck my cousin. Niggas gonna probably be listening to see if he speak on it more. But he did drop the song, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, most people actually have already heard this before, because this like I said, he live streamed it in 2022, and that's when I said me and Josh went and we watched that at Bay Street. You know what I'm saying? And he streamed the whole album, and that's why it was unfinished. You know how he mumbles when he doesn't know what he wants, but he'll say the cadence and shit. So it was like that. Some of the shit sound clean. I listened to it on here, and I was like, oh, this is the same shit. So like, he didn't mention that part on there. So I would think that if he wanted the attention, I think it would be for something newer, like a different album. Because we were already looking forward to this. How many people
knew about this though? I didn't know about Donda 2, the thing.
We've been knowing about this for years.
But I'm saying, like, how many like average Joes? You know what I'm saying?
At that time,
yeah,
it was hella people. That was a big deal. That's what I'm saying. It was a big deal at that time. But
was it called Donda 2?
Yeah.
Well, Ian just said he thought it dropped like 4 years ago.
No, so he streamed it, and then he does. You know how he does the little listening parties, but then all of a sudden, nowhere he'll be like, oh. And then he don't release it, and it'll be hella long, maybe a few months later. He just like almost like you thought he scrapped it, and then he dropped music in between there and everything. But then still, you heard murmurs of Donda 2, and then even at that time, like some people would like have shit on YouTube where they might have like that version on there. So I remember having that, saving it, and like, okay, at least we got something. But now this is all finished. It's all the same shit. It's all the same songs. So people was already kind of looking forward to this. If anything, I would think that he would be like promoting like the World War III album, or
I wouldn't be surprised if he did get more eyes on it, because people, like I said, I didn't know. So I would be like saying people, I would say like it is still garner some attention, because people are gonna be like, I want to hear what happened with his cousin. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if they go if he gonna put the song on there or something like that. But I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I say that because I'm saying, like, if he had that song in there, I could see it. But it's literally like the same songs he played during the live stream. It's just finished shit. And everybody been talking about it for a minute.
They saying, Yellow said his mental state is on the verge of collapse. Ian said it's already collapsed. I don't know, bro. Like I said, it's crazy. Like I said, I don't know. I think, okay, I'm going to say it this time. This is the last time I'm going to say it. There's nothing else he can say that can top that. Giving your cousin,
I'm not gonna say that.
Giving boy brains at 14.
I'm not saying
crazy.
That. Hey,
I have a feeling Kanye can still find something.
He can.
Worse, I mean, I don't say. I don't know. That's crazy.
There's some more shit he could say, and I don't even want to just go to every.
I don't think it's ever gonna reach those type of levels.
But technically, there's some more shit he could say. Technically,
I guess so. But that's Nah, let me say. I take that back. Because I was gonna say that's unrealistic. Him saying what he said a few days ago was unrealistic.
We didn't think that was realistic, you know?
Yeah.
What?
Him giving his,
we talking about?
Giving his cousin head, bro.
Yeah, honestly,
they gave each other head, so I don't know.
I did not know about this.
Like,
you didn't hear about this?
I did not hear about this.
It's like a little clip. There's a little clip where he says it. Yeah, but when
I heard talking about it more, because he went on a streaming, somebody's stream, but he might have been streaming by himself. But he did, like I said, he had like a little sit down in the grass, like a little thing to have somebody record.
I think I heard about it. I think I did hear something. I heard Cameron say something about it. Cameron and Mace, and on their show. But I didn't know like the full extent, because
I heard the song first, and I was like, "This is AI. Clearly, this is AI." But then I was like, "Oh, this is a real." Because he's not even. It sounded like he's playing around. If you listen to the song,
I didn't listen to it. So
Let me see. Hold on. It sounds crazy. I thought Jose for sure would have heard it. It sounds so weird. I'm like, why he singing it like this, bro? Like, it's weird as fuck.
Oh yeah, I did hear it. Yeah, but when I heard it, I didn't hear.
You heard what he said though?
I didn't hear the unedited version. I think I told you, like, when I heard it, it was like they blanked it, like they edited it out. He was like,
I think that's the version. Yeah,
but like I thought maybe there was an unedited version because technically I didn't hear specifically what he did to his cousin. Like I just said that his cousin.
But it sounds.
This is it.
Okay, yes. Oh, I found the right part. That's crazy. I clicked on the right part. Hold on. Pause. Let me see. Hold on.
You know what the right part.
Yeah, right now.
All right. Let me see. Rewind it just a little bit. Hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines. We seen two niggas kissing. We ain't know what that shit mean. Then we started reenacting everything we saw that we had seen. Okay, let's play it from here. All right, I'm gonna let that play out. But you see how he sound? I'm not familiar with Kanye, so I don't like this. He does this. Okay. Okay, this is the part that get crazy. All right. No, yes, all right, we leave it there. This nigga Kanye.
He said shit like 5 times. I'm there looking at
I was like, wait, you say something else? Nah, bro.
Like he's still
Al. Yo, boy. Get your mans, bro.
Bro, you just
That's
went to the exact part where he was talking about I
got lucky.
Nah, ain't no luck in that. That's bad luck.
That's your boy though, man. That's your boy.
Yeah. Queued up.
Okay, queued up.
I'm just replaying because his cousin being in jail is a meme because like y'all did what?
And no, it's crazy. It's,
hey,
I really thought about that. I'm like, wait, why would you say that? Your cousin is in jail right now.
That's like
not
a
good.
You nigga about to have fleas Johnson.
Yeah, he about to go check back. He about to go check back in.
Ain't you Kanye? What's your last name?
I got this honey bun for you.
Wake up, Mr.
Damn,
West.
that was crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro.
Oh man.
I don't know, blood.
Wake up, Mr. West, boy. That nigga
I ain't
crazy,
got too much more faith in Mr. West,
hey,
man.
Hey, man. I can't fuck with that.
So what you mean? What you mean you can't fuck with that? What does that mean when you say that?
That mean I can't fuck with that.
What you mean?
I can't fuck with those niggas. That's just giving niggas head.
No, that's your boy. Get that new album, bro. He just gave a nigga head one time.
My nigga had it on speed dial. He had the exact part. Bro. I didn't even know about it.
4 times he had to let you know he did that. No, what was 4 5?
How you said it too?
He said it like 5 times.
Like, no, I believe in therapy and living your truth, but come on, man, a whole song capitalizing off of it is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy work, man. Yeah, Did you get consent from your cousin to release this information?
Hey, yeah, I'm beating your ass, dog. Like, you feel me?
And you being older than your cousin by 2 years is not cool.
Especially if it ain't even true. If you just saying it.
If you just saying it.
Oh, nigga, I might murder you, bro.
The only reason it's hard for me to believe because 14 is who here? I can't even. It's a stupid question. 14. Nobody. No. What? What do you mean?
I was in 9th grade. Nigga,
yes. Hey. We was deep in it. Knee deep in it.
Hey. No pun intended.
Swimming in it.
Everybody got different upbringings, man. You never know.
Motorboating.
What
do you mean?
All roads led to.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Everybody went down.
There was no questions, no concerns of any other thing.
Real.
It was it. That what? That's crazy.
The reason why I say that is because I remember my freshman year, we knew some people that. You know what I'm saying? Was already chose their path. You know what I'm saying? So you never know.
For sure.
I
mean, I did know some juniors that hadn't lost their virginity yet.
I mean, I didn't lose my virginity.
And I was
that's cool. That's cool and all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm saying.
But I mean, but that just goes off.
No one from doing wrong.
Not everybody is deep off in it.
Niggas knew.
Yeah, everybody.
You knew you was doing wrong.
Everybody upbringing completely different.
Nah, JK, y'all. We love everybody. Everybody love everybody.
I mean, that's the thing, though. I don't have a obviously we don't have a problem.
Jokes.
But it's like, my nigga, you like. You doing too much, my nigga. Like,
that's
calm that shit down, bro.
It's not that serious.
You doing too much, my nigga. Like
I understand healing and stuff like that, but you kind of like
wildin', bro.
It's the word when you like put something out there just to like get attention from it. It's not authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to capitalize on it.
Yeah, but
a provocateur.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I mean, it's more savvy ways to do it. Like I said, we said this before. Like the way he come at shit, it's definitely way more better ways to come at shit.
How did that come out? Like
it just came out.
No, like did he drop the song or did he play it on the stream or something like that? And then
I heard honestly, I just heard the clip first. When I heard the clip, when I just played only that snippet. That was the only snippet that was out.
I heard him talking about it.
Okay. Yeah, so I had to go look because I didn't believe that. I thought it was AI. I'm like, y'all doing all right? Y'all okay? Come on, bro. AI is getting out of hand, and that don't even sound like Kanye. And then, of course, like you said, I go look for it, and it's him talking about it himself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But he's been talking about it for the past 5 days. So
that's funny, man. I swear, I haven't even. I guess that maybe just didn't pop on my algorithm because the only way I saw it was one of those pages and it said Kanye talks about blah 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 what he did with his cousin, and then
TMZ or something.
Yeah, it played the clip, but it blanked it out or whatever, and that's the only thing I saw from it. But it never like naturally just popped up right on my screen for some reason.
We didn't know too much about it.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. Cause I knew about it, but I didn't like. Obviously,
we didn't know the details like that. Yeah, I think more details because I think that day is when it happened, the day of the pod.
I remember knowing about it.
I sent it to the group message because I was like, bro, get your boy. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is too much. I'm like, cause I didn't, like I said, I didn't believe it at first. And then TMZ released that clip.
Have, like, just totally blocked because I was like, I remember
it was insane. It was too crazy.
But I was like, I think something else happened or something. I don't know. Maybe, did I go to Arizona last week? Was that last week I went to Arizona?
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
My home week is fucked up.
But that was 2 weeks ago.
That's wild, my nigga. Like, bro, get it together, Kanye. I was rooting for you, bro.
You didn't change the top?
What you mean change the top?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, damn.
When I did hear about that, I was like,
good. I knew I was. Yeah, see, bro. So I had the real quick. As you can see, the scroll is an old scroll. I'm gonna have to fix the scroll, but I had just got back in from the movies. I got an early screener for.
Did they make you sign anything?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to talk about spoilers. I think we can say what we saw. I Know What You Did Last Summer. The new I Know What You Did Last, obviously, but it's not a reboot. It's just a continuation of the story, and that's what it's called. This is called I Know What You Did.
Can I tell you something?
What?
All right, so I went up there and I seen the line and shit, right?
Yeah, I wish you would have took a picture because I wanted to see how crazy it was. Because when we came in, it wasn't crazy when they started letting us in, but it was like 455. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And it was like wrapped around, like not like just straight to the escalator. It was like wrapped around the
wall
to the escalator.
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
So
no.
I was like, I'm about to.
Yeah. When you text me, it was probably about because I only had my watch. I wasn't even supposed to have that. And I'm like, I didn't know you can press the little talk button. Though. I kept trying to. I was literally typing each word one at a time. I'm like, this is too much. That's why I was being hella short. But I was like, okay. I was trying to. Yes, in here, yes, for sure. Like it was a hella short answer.
I sent this nigga like 5 text messages. Okay.
Yeah, they took my phone. But I was trying to tell you they had like 50 seats left when you pulled up. And I was like, if it's less than 50 niggas, you might as well stay because they still letting hella people in.
It was more than that.
Yeah,
it was probably about like 100 niggas.
Yeah, but then right after I text you, I saw him give the lady the little green the green cards to go pass out for a free movie or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's bad. They shutting the doors.
It was
but it took a minute to pile up though, because people was coming in, lining up at 6.
I'm like, they didn't got a green pass though. Shit.
Yeah, they would have gave you a green pass. They had hell of them. They had like you could have got a free movie or whatever. But
I was praying to God though. I'm like, please do not let it be him.
No, so you can always tell what type of movie it's gonna be based off what they ask you. Have you seen before?
I thought it was gonna be.
So
Megan.
They said, have you seen Hard Eyes? Have you seen Megan? And some of those, or most of them, were like dark Slashers. Comedy. Or like no, they were like.
Well, they had horror comedies. They had Halloween. They had the one I did. They had like mostly slashers on my shit.
Yeah, but I know the top ones was Hard Eyes and Megan, and so everybody assumed it was gonna be Megan 2.0. And I'm like, yeah, it's looking like that. Then people start whispering weapons. I'm like, but that's when there was another dude that was in there that's kind of savvy. He was like, nah, weapons got pushed up, so it's not weapons. They did that one. And so I had no idea. So nobody in there guessed, because I know they dropped the trailer, but nobody I talked to, everybody talking, bro. Because we had to sit down for like an hour and a half. We playing movie games. You had to name. We did the alphabet. You had to name a movie star with that alphabet. You know what I'm saying? We went through the whole alphabet. It was hella funny. But as soon as they came in, they was like, yeah, y'all are the first people to see this. This is the first premiere. But it is, I know what you did last summer, but everybody went crazy like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, I was kind of hoping it was gonna be something actually scary, not like that, but I'm like, well, I guess that's technically supposed to be scary. I don't look at that as a horror comedy because the other one wasn't funny.
No, they was like a slasher.
Yeah, like this shit was it 60? I say 70-30, 70% scary, 30%. That's a lot of funny for
like Scream 1.
It was funnier than Scream 1. Scream 1 was funny, but that shit was terrifying, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, but
this wasn't like the jump scares was fire.
So all right, so more like you ever seen Dale and Tucker?
No, that was way too funny. That's like that's 50. No, that's like 80-20.
Okay, so less than that. So
yeah. No, it's hard.
Like Megan.
Hard Eyes would be a better one. If you see Hard Eyes is amazing, bro. They reinvented Scream, but like without reinventing Scream, it was crazy. Hard Eyes was dumbass good. Like I was so surprised how good that movie was. Hella fucking funny, and it knew what it was doing. And same, I didn't expect it. So the way the movie started off, I'm like, no way, this is absolute. I'm laughing how bad it is. I'm like, oh, I see. Oh, this is. Damn, that's hella funny though. I'm like, okay, as it started going on, everybody laughing, bro. I'm like, this shit hella, but it's not laughing at it, it's laughing with it. So I'm like, damn, this shit was fucking good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, and like I said, that's the first one, so I don't know if they're gonna change. It was like 3 endings, bro. Sure. But it wasn't like, all right, we're gonna rewind it now. What about this way? Not like that. It was just like they had like 3 post-credit scenes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. And the post-credit scenes was fire. I'm like, oh, shit. And they did something I thought they wouldn't do. It would made a lot of sense. I'm like, okay. The way they handled the killer was like, oh, all right, thank you. You did that better than the last Scream movie, because the last Scream movie had me fucked up. I'm like, this little girl was not running phase like this, bro.
It was 3 of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, but they got down in detail and explained which one of them did the kills, and she was beasting niggas. I'm like, she cute, bro. I'm like, bro, she jumped through a window, picked this nigga up and slammed him. I'm like, no, y'all gotta be lying. She wasn't the one that killed this nigga, but that's what the stream fucked up. They explained which the killers did which of the killings. I'm like, that'll make sense, because she's not that strong to do that. Right. Fuck no. This is explained. I'm like, thank God. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? That reveal was gonna make it or break it for me. But yeah, it was cool. They had generic actors, but they were good. They were like decent, likable. They were likable. They was wild. They was wilding, but they was likable. Could you get those movie villains or like those main characters that's supposed to die? They just absolutely ridiculously unlikable, hella fucking stupid, hella ditzy. Right. But they did that same thing, but made them likable. So the ditzy one was funny as fuck, but she wasn't completely unlikable though either. Like she was hella cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the dick of the crew. The dick of the crew was the one that was like, bruh, going. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, going crazy, bruh. I'm talking about niggas cheering like, yeah. I'm like, oh hell no, this is going crazy. All right, I fuck with it. Okay. So only thing I left early though, because you supposed to like fill out the little questionnaire and shit, but I had to get back for the pod, so I'm like, I pulled up probably like 5 minutes before you pulled up, so I thought I was gonna see one of y'all in front of the house. I got back like at 9:15. Shit. Yeah, so I'm like, let me just go ahead and get up out of here.
Can you rate it, or is that
yeah, I rate it. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about the plot. Man, that was interesting, bro.
Good Will Hunting. What? That's the plot for Good Will Hunting.
Damn, I might have to go. Fuck, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe, but it's real close to a real deal. So I'm gonna go like a real dope, like 7.8, close to an 8. That shit was decent.
High.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, almost like he's trying to find a reason not to say 8.
Yeah, because it's like
it's not finished yet. So you
I mean, it was only one scene. Because I'm like, wait a minute, this shit seemed finished. But at the very end, because they were using practical effects, bro. All the kills was practical. I'm like, oh shit, so it's back to regular form. So
I mean, that's kind of how 28.
Yeah, exactly. So 28 didn't have nothing.
Yeah, we couldn't see
it was like, nothing.
No CGI.
But there was one kill that was like, oh, but everybody laughed at it. Because it was like, oh god.
Wait, that the CGI was fucked up?
Yeah, the CGI was fucked up because he did, you know, give you the warning or whatever.
Was it like a one take scene, like where they had to do CGI, or is it just like?
Yeah, because you could have did it, I guess, but it would have been you had to do it. Okay. Because I couldn't see them pulling that off without it. It wasn't something ridiculous. It was like something real simple.
Right, that's gonna look better when the movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna look very real. You know what I mean?
Blood on the camera, typical.
I don't even know if they didn't even. Nah, it wasn't nothing like that, man. Okay. It was like I said, they kept it tight. Like the comedy was tight. It was nothing that was like.
But did the comedy make it better for you?
Yes.
Okay. So if it was more of a straight slasher, not really funny,
it would have been. Probably about a real decent movie, closer to like a 6-7.
Okay,
but the comedy,
not bad.
But like I said, it's not bad. Yeah. But the way they was able to balance it and keep everything real tight, and it was some stuff. It was like, this is clearly supposed. Like, you knew it was supposed to be funny, bro. Yeah. Like people separated at the most ridiculous times. Like, bro. No.
So it's kind of like a cabin in the wood type shit.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah, that's a good comparison because people. They just wasn't calling it out. It wasn't breaking the fourth wall. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was just they played it straight.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm gonna see it again. It's like I'm gonna see 28 years later again, just to make sure, just to see what the official changes are. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll give it an official review.
Sure.
Because I was gonna leave out if they would have said that. I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. I would just went home.
28 years later.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't do it again. Like I'm just gonna wait till the official one comes out. And plus, I'm trying to save all my movie juice for the Thunderbolts. It's tomorrow. Keep hearing they got like a 95 around. That's crazy, nigga. That's
I haven't watched any trailers again. Proud of myself.
Okay, yeah, it's another movie coming out. I'm gonna tell you about it now. Don't watch no trailers because you might accidentally watch it. It's called Weapons. You're not gonna want to watch anything about it. I say it's a scary movie.
This was my first time hearing about it when I sent you that trailer. Mm-hmm. From the trailer,
please don't. Just don't.
No, I'm not about to tell him what happens in the trailer.
I don't. Oh, all right.
I'm just, from my perspective, I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
That's perfect.
That's perfect. So that's what I want. Like, it's like I'm only saying that to say, like, with the Sinners previews, you got an idea, like.
Yeah,
you just kind of
went crazy with that.
You can kind of start piecing together, like, okay, I have a feeling this gonna happen or that's gonna happen. No,
if you do me a favor,
watch them trailers, bro.
The trailer that I seen for Weapons that I sent him, I sent it to him because I'm like, anytime I ain't seen a movie or don't get it, I'll send it to him because I'm like, he either seen it or he knows about it.
Do yourself a favor, bro. Watch the very, very first teaser for Sinners. And see how you feel about it. The very first teaser, not the trailer, not trailer 1, not trailer 2. Just watch the first teaser and see if you can guess what you guessed. Right? That'd be good. That's what I saw. But I did go into the movie knowing about the rumors about it.
Yeah, I knew about the vampires. Yeah. But like so I watched the trailers after I seen the movie. Obviously,
yeah,
I didn't watch them before.
The trailers went.
So
way
I went
too
in
stupid.
not knowing, but the trailers is like, bro, they showed like literally. Haley Stanfield as a vampire.
That was crazy.
They showed Michael B. Jordan as a vampire.
I'm like, why would you do that?
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm so.
That's for the masses, though. It's for the masses.
But that's what I was saying in this particular trailer. Like they just it's basically just something that's going on.
Don't explain it.
No, I'm not about to tell him. I'm just saying they just saying something's going on, and they show who the might be involved, and they say what happened. Or what the possibility, and that's
you can watch the teaser.
But the
teaser is like legit. 10 seconds.
I was confused.
And there's no words.
And I'm like, why the fuck is it called Weapons? I'm like, that really
I think it might be horror. I think So, but
I'm a horror movie fan, so
the teaser is legit because the teaser was because I heard about the movie. This is the same dude that did Barbarian.
What?
Yes. So like nerds is hyped. Like, oh shit, he got it. He got another one. This is his original idea. And so one of the dudes that I follow on YouTube became friends with him, and bruh invited him to the set. So he knew about some shit. He was like, all I can say is that because of this movie, I think they gave him Resident Evil. So he's doing his next movie is the new Resident Evil, and he about to pretty much make it like the video game. And he gave the dude that I watched the script to Resident Evil while he was on set for Weapons, and he said he read the script he was like, I can't say nothing about it, but it's him for a reason. Yeah, but the Weapons teaser though, fire. It's so good.
Man, is it watch it?
It's 10 seconds. Yeah, but it's
when did it come out?
I don't. They moved the day, so I got to check. Yeah,
kind of fucked me up though, cause like I mentioned earlier, like I like Sinners, but
you seen it?
Yeah, but if y'all wouldn't have told me, if I wouldn't have known about the vampire shit, I would have been thrown off. I'm not gonna lie, and
because you didn't see no trailers.
I didn't see no trailers, right? And once we spoke on not watching the trailers, I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. I haven't even seen, because the only part 8th, that like August was 8th. Like that the visual that I remember was at the end when he was holding them up in the water, when they was in the water and they was just looking at the flame or whatever, right? And that's the only part I saw. Like every time, like the trailer would come on and I might be doing something's playing in the background, I would see that. That's the only visual I had, but that didn't tell me anything, right? Mm-hmm. So then when y'all mentioned it last week, I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool, all right, now I kind of know what to expect, right? Because I know for a fact that if I would have been sitting there watching that movie and all of a sudden seen that, I'd have looked at Chanel like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Did you watch the trailer? After you seen the movie?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
And it would have got to the point for me where I don't know how long it would have taken me to accept that, or like to be like, all right, this is what's going on, to the point to where it would have taken away from the actual movie, right? So that's why I'm like, damn, I'm glad I heard that.
I've heard people, and I've heard other people say something similar about that, as far as the aspect of them being twins and this one person playing. They were saying like certain shit can take you out of the movie because you just thinking like, how the fuck did they even do that? Mm-hmm. That shit happened to me when we watched Dune 2. When that first scene when them niggas was floating up the that shit.
I think that happened to everybody.
I was like, what the fuck is it? I'm like, how the fuck did they?
Yeah, it was too good.
I was like, how the fuck did he do that?
Something was so good. It was like, wait a minute. My brain is trying to figure out how you did it.
Like I literally leaned over to Bryce. I was like, how the fuck are they doing that, bro? That shit was crazy.
Hella clean.
No, that was clean.
Took me out the movie completely.
Yeah,
I just funny.
Sometimes it's too good.
I didn't even say this to Chanel, but there was like a little, like, little part. It was a little baby part when they was driving in the middle of the field, and I was like, I'm looking hella hard, like, you know what I'm saying? And there was one little lighting thing. That's the only thing I saw. But other than that, it was good.
So
it was pretty good.
I was waiting till Jose seen it, but did y'all see when they passed the cigarette?
Yeah, I like that.
The hand, it seemed like to me it was a little flicker. Like I could tell it was like a contrast.
Mm. Yeah, it's funny because for me it was almost like they filmed one thing, and then they filmed the other one as far as the thing, but the lighting may have been different when they filmed it, and then maybe they tried to turn up the contrast a little bit. It was one little part. It was just real quick. Somebody looked slightly animated for just like a small second. It could have been something where even if I pointed it out, somebody would have been like, if I would have pointed out to Chanel, she probably would have told me I was tripping. No, just when they was just driving in the middle of the field at like the first like quarter of the movie. You know what I'm saying?
You mean when Delta and Stack and Sammy? Yeah, Sammy and they was all in the car driving to go get cornbread.
Yeah, actually, they was on the It was before Delta was even in the car. I think it was. I think they was on the way
when he was pick up Sammy. When he told him how he played the guitar shit.
That was just stacking him in the car.
Yeah, that was just stacking them.
They must have been on the way to pick up Sammy from the church.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was super at the beginning because they did go separate. Yeah, because Smoke went his way.
They was only in the car for each other for a quick second.
That's what it was. So it was before they even they was on the way to pick up.
They went to pick up Sammy, and then they went to go get the liquor.
Yeah,
or the beer or whatever. And then they dropped. I I think after that they split up.
Real quick, let's get into the big NFL draft news, and then we'll do I got a quick cinema versus, and then you got your would you rather. But I want to just knock out the NFL draft shit real quick.
That's crazy.
But this just like the highlight with the Sanders
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I got one question for Jose about the draft. Besides that,
Well, let Jose explain that.
What happened?
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders, one of the top 3 quarterbacks, probably coming out. Arguably, some people say 2, but we'll just say 3 for the sake of argument. They had him projected. The media had him projected to go top 10 in the first round, right? But sometimes the media overblows and overhypes certain players to where we think that they slide down in the draft. All right, that's fine. There were some people that would come out and say, well, I don't think he's a top 10. I don't think he's a first round. He's a second round pick. All right, cool. That's fine. All right. But whether we argue whatever, right? First, second round don't matter. All right, cool. So it get to the point to where the whole first round go, and the Steelers, who we thought that maybe it would either be the Saints, Steelers, and he starts sliding, right? And then all of a sudden the Steelers come at 21. They're like, oh, he definitely taking him because the rumor was that they had a good meeting. You know what I'm saying? And he liked him. And then he slid. Okay, all right, it's not gonna happen. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But all right, second round for sure. You know what I'm saying? But while that happened, didn't another quarterback get selected at the bottom of the first?
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, so Jackson Dart got picked, right? So that was the argument. It was between Jackson Dart and Shedeur because Jackson Dart started kind of like climbing up. So it was like, all right, one's Cam Ward, second might be Shedeur. You might like Jackson Dart. Whatever, right? That's whatever flavor you want, right? Whatever. All right, so we go past that. Second round, come and go, bro. Other quarterbacks start getting taken, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it get to the point to where it's like, hey, hold on. Second round done. Third round come on, bro. You start seeing other quarterbacks get taken, right? Quarterbacks that, all right, bro, we know he better than them. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you could argue the top 3, whatever, right? But 5 have been taken at this point, right? I'm like, all right, and then now we go even to the Raiders. Like for us, we had 2 comp picks at the end of the third round, right? So I'm at Josh's house, we watching, and I'm sitting there like, oh man, they got to take him. You know what I'm saying? Because he got past the Browns, he got past these other quarterback needed teams. The typical is like 4 or 5 that you know what I mean. Us, y'all, the Browns, you know what I'm saying, and probably a couple other ones or whatever, right? So it got to us first. We had 2 comp picks at the end of the third. First pick came. Didn't be picking lineman. All right. And we like, they're not going to announce Shedeur first. They're going to announce him on the second pick, right? Came, another lineman. And I'm like, damn. Third round ended. All right, y'all. Fourth round, it's tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there like, hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had already was kind of tripping. And we on the group chat FaceTime. There's some people on there like Tadero. He tripping because he thought he should be a first round pick. That's fine, right? We having that conversation, right? About whatever. Now it's the third round, end of the third round, and it's like, regardless of how you felt, bro, he should have been picked by now. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then on the last day, he ended up getting picked in the 5th round, right? He took it with stride. You know what I'm saying? He still celebrated, still excited to be picked and everything. But just to see that slide just rub some people the wrong way. It came out that the way he interviewed might have been a little flawed, and he even
professional.
Yeah, even the way he came out.
They made memes about it and hell shit.
Yeah, but he even came out and said that he wished he would have done things a little bit differently because it came off from what it sounded like that he was like trying to have bad interviews on purpose so he could kind of like sway his way to certain teams. But GMs and owners talk. So if you rub so many people the wrong way, they're gonna have a conversation like, I'm not taking this. You know what I mean?
He said that he said that he wished he just would have interviewed different.
No, well, he didn't say that specifically. He said he wished he would have went through the process a different way. So
okay. Like, we don't know exactly what happened.
But he's not gonna directly say because a lot of that stuff is all like rumors in the media, right? So for him to confirm it and be like, yeah, I did count off. He just more so saying, I just wish I went. I'm grateful. Wish I would have went things differently. Blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, man, the NFL draft is about opportunity. So regardless of where he got picked, as long as you get that shot, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. But still, you know what I'm saying? If he would have got picked at one point a few months ago, it was they said he was projected possibly to go 5th, right, overall, possibly 6th. That pick right there, Mason Graham at 5, he got picked. He got paid 4 years, $40 million. Shedeur's contract is 4 years, $4.6 million. So he lost hella money.
And on top of that, bro, the Browns have 5 quarterbacks.
Oh my God! And yes, they got Deshaun Watson, Flacco, Kenny Pickett. They drafted Doug Gabriel, right, from Oregon, who's pretty good too, right? It was like, all right, and then y'all got Shador too. It's like, bro, what do y'all do?
5 QBs? That's you know ridiculous.
So Deshaun Watson probably not gonna play. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But y'all still got these other quarterbacks. And my thing is that are you gonna build with Dylan Gabriel or Shador? I don't know. I think it's weird. But then they could possibly maybe trade one of them.
That's what I was about to say.
To me, them in the preseason.
Like how I feel
they try to humble him.
No, I don't even think. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. But I don't even think they was trying to humble him because, bruh, think about it. Cam Ward went number 1, and the next quarterback didn't go till the 25th, 26th pick.
Right.
So it's like that to me right there was a little mind-boggling because usually the best the first positions to go is QBs,
and they usually reach for him too.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying. So it went Cam Ward, then it went Travis Hunter, and then it was other linemen. You know what I mean? So I thought it was weird that the quarterbacks didn't go in them earlier picks.
But you know why? Because for 2 reasons. Because first one is that it's kind of like a known fact that this draft isn't as strong as like it usually would be, and that Cam Ward was just the best one, and then after that it was like I said, like choose your flavor, you know what I'm saying? And Jackson Dart isn't all the way there yet, like he's still raw, and like Shador, like mentally and even his accuracy percentage and everything is up there. You know what I'm saying? It's just he's not super athletic. You know what I'm saying? And you know, in today's NFL, they want the quarterback typically to be a certain way, even though he can still succeed. It's just not as sexy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain things that he don't do right. Even though he does like the quarterbacking part. You know what I mean? Probably better than more. His mechanics are like probably the best out of all, even Cam Ward. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and him sliding that part, even if he would have went to the bottom of the first, I was like, all right, I could see that. But then I could see where like a team like the Giants or somebody would trade back into the first so you can have that 5th-year option. You know what I'm saying? When you get that 5th-year option, you have their rights for that extra year. So that's why a lot of these teams, they trade back in, like Lamar Jackson, like I picked at that point, right? So they had him for that 5th-year option. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that nobody did do that is like, all right. But I think my thing was that you start watching and you start seeing places where it just made sense. You know what I'm saying? And then as you start going, the rounds start going, it's like, all right, hold on, right? Because even with us,
the Raiders pissed me off, bro.
I didn't even want to make it about Shador.
So mad.
I wanted to make it about Shador.
We just keep it short because we got limited time.
Why? Real quick, why?
Bro. That's what we've been needing for years, bro.
Nah, see, that's the part where it was like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? We got these because the comp picks that at the end of the third, those are for like
we could have got them for free.
And that's a free pick.
We could have got them for free, bro. $4 million.
We passed up on them multiple times. Everybody did, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I think
weird.
that's the part. But
to me, I'm gonna get my point, and then I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
To me, bro, this is just the league saying, nigga, you ain't who you like. If I don't give a fuck who your daddy is, boy. Yeah. Like, nigga, you gonna slide down to. Trump even said, like, Trump tweeted about it. Yeah. He was like, oh, this shit is crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, this, and then right after that, 5 minutes later, he got picked. You feel me? So everybody was noticing, like, this shit is some bullshit. Like, you feel me? Even this nigga noticed.
Right.
So it's like, you feel me? Like Jose said, it's all these teams with these weak ass quarterbacks, and y'all skipped over this man. And, bruh. All right, I'm gonna say this, and I'm done. The Raiders, bro, y'all got me fucked up, bro. Y'all got me fucked up, bro. Yeah. Them niggas been trash, bro. I've been holding it down, bro. Me and Jose holding it.
No, it's not about that. It's about because I tell you to add to his point. Gino's my guy. Gino gonna be my guy, right? But our GM specifically said we're getting our quarterback of the future in this draft, right? We picked a quarterback in like the 7th round, Cam Miller from North Dakota State. He looked all right, you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is like we just passed on this nigga how many different times to get somebody in the 7th round, and I'm like, all right. And that's why I said I didn't want to speak on the Raiders. Like, just long story short, just what I saw, I'm not super excited from the picks, period. But I'm excited with the first pick, Genty. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's somebody that's going to play today and can produce today with Gino and stuff like that. But other than that, it was just like to see us pick the people that we picked. I'm like, all right. And then also on top of that, to pass up on Shador that many times, I'm like, all right, bro. And y'all surprised me the most, bro. And I'm like, man. And then y'all didn't get Will Howard to what, the 7th round or something like that? That's crazy, bro. And I don't know. It's like you had so many teams that had this need. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a known fact, but it was like no quarterbacks was getting taken. And then even the quarterbacks that was getting taken, it was like, all right. Because I'm not going to lie. When Jalen Milroe got picked, oh my God, bro. We all was like, all right, bro.
Nah, when Saints took that one,
OG. Bro, there's a dude, but I'm not going to lie, though. They said that, this is what I heard. They said that if he wasn't 26, whatever, he might have been the best quarterback in the draft. But he's the nigga that at the combine, he tried to do some shit off the back. I don't know if you've seen the clip where he dropped back and he tried to do some shit like that. Bro. That shit was terrible, bro.
That shit was bad.
Yeah,
I'm like, they drafted this nigga?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But then, all right, final thoughts, fellas. Final thoughts.
We got to talk about the prank
calls. You heard about that?
From Stacks.
The prank calls was nasty, bro.
So my whole thing is
out of pocket, bro.
Because how I look at it is, not only was Brett out of pocket for that, for multiple reasons. For one, you could have cost your dad his job.
Yeah. You saw he got fined.
He got fined. The Falcons got fined too.
Yeah. You saw one, you could cost your dad his job and his reputation, because now people ain't going to be able to feel like, well.
What context for
people
that
what
don't understand what's happening?
Shador was at his draft part, I guess it was at his house or something. Mm-hmm. They were sitting there waiting for a phone call, and his phone rang. And during this time, the number that they called him on, only NFL scouts and managers have this number to call him and tell him you getting drafted. So he picked the phone up, and dude pretended to be the Saints. He's pretending to be the GM for the Saints or whatever. Like, yeah, I just want to let you know, man. Are you ready to get drafted? And he was like, yeah. He's like, well, you gonna have to keep waiting.
And he filmed himself doing it.
Yeah.
So that's the kind. Basically, dude gave him a prank call, but I'm like,
the person that's doing the prank call is filming himself.
They both filmed
both sides.
Okay.
Because
Shador's filmed it.
Shador brother filming, film him all the time.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So he had that. And he was just like, damn, like, what's that mean? And then he kind of looking like, I don't know. And then, like, it came out later on that night or the next day on the other side, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Ulbrich, the defensive coordinator from the Falcons, his son was him and the friend snickering and everything doing that. And it's like, bruh, the best day of this man's life was slowly becoming the worst day of his life, you know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, you had insult to injury by prank calling him. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, other players got prank called too, but obviously that's the most notable one because of the slide.
But
also his phone was sponsored. It wasn't like the other nigga that got pranked by his best friend or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like this nigga like actually had a phone that only NFL teams.
Yeah.
Somebody got his personal information. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know what other information this nigga got.
But check this out real quick. Just to land the plane. This is how it was that we all mad that he slid, but he kind of catted off on himself, from what it sounds like, because another thing was that the Deion effect, the way Deion was kind of putting on. Deion was saying, he tweeted, he said, my son going top 5. When your son going? LOL. He said tweeted that last year, right? And kind of was like arrogant. The shit he was saying, I'm gonna pick where my team going. I'm gonna pull an Eli if I don't like the city, blah blah blah. So he was kind of already talking shit, right? And at the same time, what was I gonna say?
Come on, man, land the plane.
I know, what was I gonna say? What was you just saying? Fuck.
I was talking about the phone personal information.
Oh, yeah. This is where he slipped. They said he doesn't have an agent. So when you don't have an agent, that's why that email came out. There was like, this is the point of contact, right? And usually the point of contact is your agent. So it's like you got that line. You hitting the agent first, and then. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But the fact that he didn't have an agent, they was already saying he was dropping the ball. Besides the interviews and shit, he didn't have an agent, which is fine because players don't have agents and stuff like that. But you make yourself more susceptible for stuff like that to happen. They said, you know what I'm saying, and I guess with the interviewing and all that stuff too. And I guess while that shit was happening on Saturday, his brother Shiloh, who went undrafted, he was like, "Oh, fuck this!" He hired an agent on Saturday during the draft, bro. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So and that what helped him.
I thought the Tampa Bay picked him up.
No, they undrafted though. He signed with them undrafted.
Oh, okay.
So it worked out for him. He still got an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good team to go to with Coach Bowles. So shit, we'll see. And then also to land the plane for sure, they said Shador. I don't know if it's true, but they said Shador is jersey sales is crazy right now.
I'm about to get one.
They were saying
crazy
that
right now.
They were saying that Shador should sell his. He fuck the NFL. He should sell his own jersey.
He can't.
Yeah. When you sign a contract.
Yeah,
so
nobody's bigger than the Shield. If you start trying to do some shit that's against the NFL, they ain't rocking with that, bro. That's why you kind of got to ride that wave.
100,000. That's what he got fined though. The coach.
No, I thought it was like, oh no, the team
Falcons got fined 250,000. He got fined personally him 100,000.
And the thing too is,
I will beat the shit out of my son.
And it's funny because we keep hearing son, 100,000. We hear son, we hear kid, but bro's 21. You know what I'm saying? So he's technically he's an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
not a kid.
You damn near gotta see me.
Young.
That's what I said.
100K? You just called me 100K?
Yeah,
bro. Come
for
on.
a prank call.
Get the gloves on.
But it's how I look at it, it's a little bit deeper than that, because it's like them phone calls is really like life changing and life altering moments for certain people, depending on where. Like the dude we drafted first with our first pick, he got the phone call that he got drafted. Bruh instantly left the draft, went straight to the hospital, gave his mom a hug and was like, "Mom, I got drafted."
And she died.
And she's like, "I'm proud of you," and then passed.
I seen that. That was crazy.
Like, so you know what I mean? Like, for you, like, I'm just saying, you don't. I get it. You want to be funny. You trying to do this shit for clicks and likes, but you don't know what some of these people is dealing with, or how big of a deal that phone call is for some people's families and shit. And for you to kind of make a mockery of that.
If you in that field, though, you should know. You know what I'm saying? If you,
I was talking about. I was talking about.
If I'm his son, you should know.
I'm talking about if I'm his dad.
And you know what's crazy too?
Like, if I'm
his dad was in the fucking NFL. He played in the NFL.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
he should understand.
Know.
Yeah.
If I'm his dad, bro, and my son do that, nigga,
I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, bro. And just imagine
cutting you off.
And you know, be fucked up too. Name. You know, be fucked up. A lot of them coaches, they be having like either family night. Or like they can bring their family and stuff to the shit. Could you imagine bringing his son up to that? Could you imagine though? Like they're like the off season, like this, the training camp when it's family night, we barbecuing for the family.
That's gonna have to. It's gonna take a minute for that to die down.
It's bad,
that's like bringing D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah. D'Angelo Russell to what's his brother name? Swaggy P wedding.
All right, let's get these cinema verses out the way real quick so we can get to Al's Would You Rather. Just real quick, I'm gonna name 5 movies. One gotta go out of the 5.
Shouldn't be too bad, right?
With him,
Jose. I guess it don't really matter who go first. I just name the movies and y'all just pick what movie y'all take out.
All right.
So we got Lion King, Aladdin, Hercules, a Goofy movie, Mulan.
one gotta go.
One gotta go.
Mulan.
I'm gonna go Mulan. Yeah. Fuck it.
Hercules was fire.
Everything else he named was fire. I can do without Mulan.
Yeah.
Goofy movie fire.
Lion King fire. Aladdin fire.
Yeah.
I might have to go Hercules.
What?
Because the music in Mulan was cold.
Over Hercules?
Hey.
Bro, I love that song.
Your black card? See you real quick.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Chad, let us know.
The only nigga they had in that movie was the dragon.
It's gonna be a good Eddie Murphy. But yeah, I hella fuck with the music in that. But Chad, let us know if y'all got any picks
over
for that.
The music in Hercules.
Yeah, I got you. Mulan was crazy.
Sing a song from Mulan.
You want me to sing?
No, please. I guarantee you.
Rap it.
No, I'm not gonna be y'all like that. But that music is that it gets me. It gets me. It gets me.
I used to love Hercules, bro. Hades, bro. That nigga was hilarious, bro.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, wait. I think my favorite song will be. I think it's called "Make a Man Out of You."
Oh my god! You talking about when she was like turning into? When
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, nah.
I love that song.
Hell nah, you wildin', nigga. What?
Nah, I love that.
That's probably what Kanye was watching with his cousin.
Nah. Ha.
No, probably though. Nigga. He probably watching the Jeffersons. Nigga.
Well, I think he was watching gay porn, right?
I mean, porn. Yeah,
no, it was a magazine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This back in the day.
Why did moms have that kind of genre?
And I cut Al off when you asked that question.
Right, we get too deep into
She might have been
too deep into it. Let's move on.
She might have been holding them from her brother, her cousin, or something. She might have found.
But you know, you got those magazines that be having ads in it.
Yeah.
Like Playboy might advertise for Playgirl.
But can you do it? Hold on. Let's just.
No. Would you rather, please? All right. Let's get into it,
bro. Niggas really used to be on some magazines. It's crazy. But anyway,
drinking off like pilgrims.
I mean, back in the day during
this the end.
Hey, if you think about it though, during dial-up internet time, we for sure was jerking off the pictures.
I absolutely remember the pictures.
Definitely was jerking off the pictures because you had the dial-up internet.
Jacking off to magazines is crazy. I
like what Jose said. Jose said jerking.
I didn't have some. You know, I got switched it up. I didn't have Safari on my phone, so it was like it was
jerk off the pictures. You jack off the video.
Jerk off. That's when you palm up. Jerking off is palm up.
All right, chill, man. A lot of pauses.
This one goes out to all my
come on, let's get it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Who be choking chicken?
Try to be quick.
You have 2 hours. You have 2 hours to practice. Okay, so you get 10K straight up, right? Or you have to take and pass with at least a 95% of 5th grade math test for $10 million.
Oh, I'm taking a 5th grade math test.
Wait, what was the question?
So you either take 10K, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
I am.
You have to pass a 5th grade math test with at least a 95 for $10 million.
Oh, give me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take my chances with the math test. Are you smarter than the 5th grader? Is a crazy ass show. That it's a show for a reason.
But you said you get 2 hours
to practice. Yeah, like
oh yeah. What?
I'm gonna take the 10K.
It's too easy. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna take the 10K. I really don't. I can't like 2 hours, bro. I'm not a good test taker either. So like.
Hey, YouTube is a motherfucker when it comes to simplifying some shit.
Y'all looking at a 2-time gold medalist from the Math Olympics, man. So I know me a little.
Jose got the juice.
He was part of the mathletes.
No.
Jose's good.
It was a school-wide thing, you know what I mean? We all went to the Math Olympics, you know what I'm saying? Did my thing. I had the royal blue shoe shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Had that gold medal 2 years in a row. You feel me?
Math not that bad.
5th grade math is ridiculous.
I'll be hella mad, risk it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll walk in there with some shades, some Oakley shades on, talking hella shit, and being like, "I bet you I get 100. Give me that 10 million if I get 100. If I get 100%."
You said you only got hit at 95.
Only at 95.
Like
that's like perfect, nigga.
No, it's not. That's like 2, depending on how many questions it is.
Like 1 or 2 wrong.
Yeah, let's just assume it's 100.
If it's 100 questions, you get 5 wrong.
Come on, bro.
All right. Next question. Would you rather have to spend a wait no every all right. Would you rather have to every dollar you spend you got to do 1 push-up, or every dollar you get you got to do 1 push-up?
That's a good one. My paychecks are definitely bigger than the amount that I spend on the regular, so.
But you're gonna buy a house one day.
I already did.
So you would have had to do a lot of push-ups, nigga, that day. Nigga.
You gotta do it within the day.
I mean, you have to do them before you get the things. Yeah.
You know how long it would take somebody to? Because
you spending every time you spend $1, you gotta do a push-up. So like, in order to spend $1, you would have to do a push-up first. So you would have to, once you get to that amount of money, yes, then you could get the object.
Okay, that explains it a little bit better. So if you go to the club to buy eighth, you can't buy it till you stand outside and do 40 push-ups first, and then you can go in and buy it.
But on the flip side,
like Jose was like, I thought we can buy it and then do the push-ups.
I'm over here looking at this nigga like, you spent 40 for your eighths?
It's been a while. That's the average, right?
No, nigga.
That's why I don't buy apes. I don't buy apes.
I don't know.
25, nigga. The fuck?
I need halves.
Dub, nigga.
You save a couple of dollars when you get them halves.
But your payday gonna be a bitch every 2 weeks or a week or wherever you get paid. You feel me?
That's why I'm
gonna probably just when I buy something, I just do the push-ups first.
Ooh-wee.
I don't make giant purchases all the time.
Imagine when you do want to splurge though. Oh my god.
But it's gonna be.
Well, I'm gonna be looking really good when it's time to turn
either
up.
Either way, you yoked.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, I mean, for sure. But I feel like more like happy about it because I'm earning it. You know what I'm saying?
No, and it's funny. I hear what you're saying.
Now, if I get paid for punishment, like that's damn it, I'm getting paid. Fuck.
But make it worse though. But make it worse. What if it's a time crisis and you need something purchased by this time, but you got to knock out 200 right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just imagine.
So every time you spend, that's your final answer?
That's what it was, right? Yeah.
So every time you spend money, you're gonna do a push up. Okay, $1 every time you spend.
Yeah. Spend.
For sure.
Okay.
What you doing?
I'm probably gonna put it's probably spend too.
Yes.
Because every 2 weeks
it's coming.
Bro, you gonna be hating
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
you start doing that bitch early. Like, fuck it, I'm trying to get
you might as well just do it every day. At that point,
yeah.
You guys, I'm gonna just start.
All right, one more or what?
We can do one more. These not too bad.
All right,
final one.
All right, would you rather? Excuse. Let's see, I got a couple. All right, would you rather live in your favorite childhood movie or your favorite childhood cartoon?
Cartoons is dangerous as fuck. It'd be some wild shit can happen in a cartoon, bro.
True.
But living my childhood movie,
I ain't gonna lie, having Hey Arnold's room would have been pretty tight.
Yeah, that'd have been tight for sure.
Oh, you get what the main character got.
Yeah, like you
I'm gonna do the movie.
You like the main character in the movie.
I'm doing the movie.
The show or the movie.
I'm doing the movie. Hook.
No diss.
Bad. Are you gonna be?
I'm the main character. I'm the main. You just said we get to be the main character. It's bad.
But it's kind of like a couple main characters.
Be Peter Pan.
I'm gonna fucking be in Hook. I'm gonna absolutely be Peter Pan. This is the main character.
You're gonna be Robbie Williams.
Put on the tights.
Yep. Nigga, imagination for the food. Oh my god. Bro, flying. Oh my god. Neverland. The mermaids. What's happening? What are we doing?
This nigga Bryce
Was it the Julia Roberts prime? Julia Roberts? What are we doing?
You gonna have that One Piece flipper.
I'm coming back. But you can come back and forth too. It's bad. I'm going to Hook.
All right, Jose.
Man, I'm gonna go favorite movie.
Or what movie?
I'm gonna just lie and say my favorite movie was Richie Rich.
Well, you just told us a lie, so
I'm sorry.
What was your real favorite movie as a kid?
Oh no, Coming to America.
Oh,
okay.
fire!
The Princess Amunda.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yep.
That's tight.
I don't know.
Richie Rich was a good one too, though.
Yeah.
Or Blank Check.
It's out. As soon as you said Richie Rich, Blank Check clicked in my head, bro.
But you got to do too much work for Blank Check.
Yeah,
Richie Rich was gonna be rich forever.
It was.
Yeah, that's easy. You know, it's easy stepping those shoes. McDonald's?
A McDonald's in your crib?
Bro, you got a
Cadbury?
Nigga, I get a Cadbury.
What?
Nigga, Cadbury like Alfred.
Didn't
Nigga
really have to do too much to get that.
He couldn't really be
But Rich didn't have to do anything.
Macintosh. You know what I'm saying? He had to pretend.
That's because of the way he did it. That's because of what he wanted to do. Me personally,
Richie Rich is a lot easier.
I probably wouldn't.
It's your favorite movie though. So it is what it is. You can't pick Richie Rich anyway, so you're gonna have to go Blank Check.
But I'm just saying, I would have been way more finesse with my money than he was. I wouldn't have been trying to build no big ass castle, and
yeah, he was doing too much.
He was doing too much.
He got hella lucky though, because if you rewatch it, it was some luck happening with that. Cause
they had to put it in the plot.
Yeah, because he got mad lucky.
I'm sitting there like counting. I'm like, bro, hold on, this nigga exceeded $1 million 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, he was turning up.
Right.
But $1 million back then was probably good stretching a little further because
but Rich had billions back then.
No, he's good. Period. He can be good today. Rich would be good today. Yeah.
But just for context though, what was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Favorite cartoon, Dragon Ball Z, or a Batman animated series. So I'm the very youngest.
Yeah.
I guess the Batman animated series. So I'll probably be animated Batman.
And what movie did you choose again?
Hook.
So you picking Peter Pan over Batman?
Yeah, but I ain't trying to live where the Joker at, bro. Like, I'm gonna simply say that the Joker is
broke that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not living where the Joker is at, bro. It's bad.
Well, I thought that I said.
Wait, the Batman is not. What about you,
the Joker killed it for me though.
Oh, wait, you already said it, huh? You said
Blank Check was one of my favorite movies.
Hey, what was your favorite cartoon?
Ooh, I was stuck on Hey Arnold.
Oh, you did say Arnold.
So yeah, okay, Blank Check over Hey Arnold. I get that. Yep. Jose.
Shit, I mean,
you know his favorite movie already.
Yeah, and it's funny because I want to say Hey Arnold, but technically Family Guy as an adult and.
Not as a kid.
We talking about as a kid.
Yeah, but I mean, I started watching it as when I was young. When I started watching it,
let's go elementary school. We go elementary school. Come on, man.
Shit, I'll go Hey Arnold then. Recess Doug, one of them.
And know what's cool about it? You have to bring the world with you. So everybody you know,
you in the world.
So that's why I'm not bringing y'all to Gotham, bro. I'm not gonna do y'all like that because niggas dying. In Gotham, nah, bro. I'm not gonna do y'all like that. I
might want to check it out.
No, y'all don't want to check that out. Bro. All these niggas really gonna have to deal with, bro. So many niggas got scarecrows, Riddlers, nigga, Jokers.
Yeah, why the fuck Gotham got so many evil niggas, bro?
Turned up, nigga. You don't want to deal with that, bro. You're not gonna want to deal with that. The Joker by itself is like 10 bad guys. So nah,
bro. Scarecrow out there spitting out fumes and shit.
Nigga, what? You can't walk nowhere to the neck, bro.
The Riddler just leaving hella dumbass traps everywhere.
The Penguin not even up there. You got him out there too, niggas. It's wild niggas, bro. Mad Hatter, this niggas out there, boy.
Mr. Freeze, old sentimental ass nigga. You can't feel bad for this nigga. But you kind of
niggas the laughing gas? Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not doing niggas like that. I bring niggas to Neverland.
And then not to mention, Batman created a villain with Red Hood.
Yeah, he smoking shit.
The Batman kidnapping kids and turning them into turning them into sidekicks.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do niggas like that, bro. We gonna die so fast. Cause I'm gonna tell niggas I'm Batman, and niggas gonna be like, you know that nigga Bryce, bro, man. Niggas gonna die so fast. Nigga gonna smoke me while I'm asleep. Niggas gonna start spilling the beans.
Isn't it odd that as soon as Bryce's parents die, like all of a sudden just this guy that got all the gadgets and
nah,
Bryce good now. Who's with that?
That's crazy. Nah, it ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. Dragon Ball Z though, I might have, but at the same time, that's too much work.
I'm gonna go cartoon because my favorite shit was Dragon Ball Z. And I'm for sure about to be a Saiyan after this bitch. Because my favorite movie was Happy Gilmore, and I'm not trying to be a golfer. So.
I mean, technically, if I was in the Sonic cartoon, them chili cheese dogs looked A1.
Oh yeah, they look really good.
I'm not gonna lie. Cartoon food when I was a kid, I used to be like, bro, that pizza looks crazy.
Bro, I was about to say that Ninja Turtle pizza fire.
Bro, I think that's probably
the cheese pool
top 5 best like movie looking foods, bro.
Yes,
the Ninja Turtle pizza, bro.
Yeah.
The cheese pool
in the cartoon and the real live action.
Like, how do they do that?
Pizza. That's New York pizza, bro.
Facts.
I've been there. It's real.
But do y'all remember the chili cheese dogs though from the Sonic cartoon?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was a huge thing. Yeah, the chili cheese dogs.
Hey, yo.
Nice. You eating them? All right. Hey, right on, everybody, for pulling up for this week's live stream.
What I was talking about though.
Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you share the video out there. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button. Don't listen to what these guys are talking about. I'm gonna let these guys take you out.
Who ordered the sausage?
You gonna start talking like Kanye.
This nigga like boysenberries.
They pulled out our sausages and then we gave each other sausages.